And I kept thinking about it more and more and what I gained out of an international education. There are two things that substantially improve our per capita income, as sir has said. One is immigration, second is education. But one thing that I think all of us are missing is the value system. One thing that fundamentally changed me as a human being was first time when I had exams at Stanford. It was our finals. We are in a quarter system. So the first final exams I remember, we have not this big classrooms, but about quarter of this size. And it was fascinating to see the professor come, leave the exam papers on the table and leave. And I didn't understand. I was looking around and like, what is going on? So all of us had to go pick up a paper, come, sit in your place and write the exam. There was no invigilator. That fundamentally transformed me. An institution of global standard is trusting its students to hold the institution for higher ethical, moral honor. And that fundamentally transformed. So as all of you go globally to other states, I think what is important is to learn the value system and the values that different institutions actually bring. As WIT has its own culture, other global repute organizations have their own culture. So it's important to understand which institution actually fits into the culture that you aspire to be in, and you will thrive. So I request all the students to definitely pay attention to that. See, we honestly live in a very exciting time. Today, if you look globally, majority of the tech companies are being led by Indians. Microsoft, Adobe, Google. The vice chairman of Bank of America happens to be a Telugu person. So if you look at it, all majority of the global institutions, if not number one, at least at number two today, we see Indians. And the reason for that is the reforms that India has taken in the 80s and in the 90s. It is Mr. Naidu who opened up the entire IT sector in Hyderabad. Today, the modern Hyderabad is his baby. And because of that one initiative globally, I'm proud to say that 20% of the IT workforce come from the two Telugu-speaking states. While I'm proud of that fact, I'm also worried that we're losing all our bright minds to the rest of the world. So like how I have taken the road less traveled. Getting a global MBA, I came back to politics. And I did a walkathon. And I rediscovered our nation and my own state. So I request all of you to seriously think about your purpose. In one of the MBA applications, I had this question: what matters to you most and why? I'll repeat that again. What matters to you most and why? In fact, I answered this question, if I'm right, in 2005. 2005 November, when I applied. Even till today, my answer to that question drives me. Whenever I feel down, whenever I feel dejected, upset, disappointed in myself, in the system, I actually go back and refer to that answer. And that gives me again my headache. So it's very important for all of you to really rediscover, understand what your true calling is. Now, next 25 years is India's 25 years.